Welcome to the preseason shootout of Season 4 of the F.E.M.R.L's Victor Levi on pole from Philip Williams and Yannis Dos Santos. Then it's Mr. F.E.M.R.L from the Season 2 champion Livery Cabinet, Matthew Hart making his return to the F.E.M.R.L from Arnold Yu, Tommy Yu and F.E.M.R.L Singh running out the top 10. Then it's Chaos Andalay, Taralo Zigo, Saragi, reigning world champion Enoch Yu, Marcos Dunn from Gabriel, the reigning Formula 2 champion, Ollie Lowe, the Season 1 champion, starts 17 from three-time F1 MC champion Riley Watson, Nick DeVries, Andre Nesbesny, Sonny Zavara, Arthur with the back row, Madeo and Zygmunt. As we head to 5 red lights here in Barcelona, who will take the shootout victory? As we go racing for the pre-season shootout here in Season 4 of the F.E.M.R.L. is a good start from Victor Levi off pole position, but Philip Williams has also got a brilliant launch in that number 41 Cooper Kira, of course, moving from DS-APX Penske, and the number 41 British driver will take the lead of the Barcelona pre-season shootout from Victor Levi. Mr. F.E.M.R.L, his replacement, as in Philip Williams' replacement, is fighting with Yannis Dos Santos for 3rd place, and the Italian goes through, passing the Cyprus man. The other Italian, Taralo Zigo, gets a 5-second time penalty, causing a slight collision in the midfield, as we see Tommy Yu trying to pressurize Chaos Andalay. Enoch Yu, the reigning series champion, is currently down in 13th, while teammate Arnold Yu is already up into 7th place, but Enoch Yu is still putting the pressure on the 57 of Zigo. Meanwhile, on board with his teammate Arnold Yu, trying to get past the Livery Cabinet, but the Season 2 champion shuts the door on him. The Steo is attempting a move around the outside of the Cyprus man Yannis Dos Santos, going down the inside, and he takes the place up to 4th. Goes the Brazilian, and now the Cyprus man is under pressure from the Jamaican driver of Livery Cabinet in the 10, who goes through. Dos Santos is now vulnerable to both Arnold Yu and also Matthew Hart, as we're now on board with the 25. Dos Santos still had a greater launch, but now Arnold Yu is trying to go side by side, heading down into turn 1. Dos Santos trying to shut the door on him, but Arnold Yu still finding space, going down the inside. It's a 25, and he goes through up into 6th. Goes the Hong Kong driver in the TWG Andretti. Philip Williams sets the fastest sector 1 of 19.704. Arnold Yu trying to make a move down the inside of Livery Cabinet, and he goes through up to 5th. Meanwhile, his teammate Enoch Yu is still stuck in 13th place, scrapping with the midfield boys. We see Chaos Andalay defending off F.E.M.R.L Singh, the Hong Kong driver, in 9th place. Madeo in the 72 gets a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision among the backmarkers. Tommy Yu is trying to use all the attack mode and the attack charge to try to get past Car Singh's compatriot, but Car Singh holds him off. Taralo Zigo was basically pushing Tommy Yu around that corner, and now both Hong Kong drivers are fighting. Once again, Tommy Yu trying to make a move down the inside of his compatriot, but Car Singh holds on. In fact, Taralo Zigo piling the pressure on the Hong Kong driver, heading down to the main straight. Enoch Yu is also there behind. I think everyone's got their attack mode deployed in this situation. Watson defending off Gabriel, who's just having an awful preseason shootout, all stuck at the back of the field, as we see Dos Santos making a move on Matthew Hart, and up into 7th place goes the Cyprus man. But Hart is going to try to make a move down the inside of the Cyprus driver on lap 3 of this preseason shootout, but the Cyprus driver holds on. Enoch Yu is pressurizing the other Maserati MSG racing driver of Taralo Zigo, and he's going to try to power past Gabriel, getting a 5-second time penalty. His weekend has just gone worse and worse. Enoch Yu making a move down the inside, and he's through, passing Zigo in the 57, and up into 12th place goes the number 1, but he's lost all the speed down the main straight. Even with attack mode deployed, Zigo is still going to go through back up into 12th place. Goes the 57 Maserati MSG Racing, but Enoch Yu is still there, going side by side round the final corner, heading into lap 4 of this pre-season shootout, coming down the main straight. Both with attack mode deployed, they're going side by side, but Zigo is going to finish off the move. But for how much longer as Enoch Yu uses attack charge and attack mode, heading down into turn 1, but Zigo is for now going to hold him off. They're still going side by side. So Levi sets the fastest sector 1 of 18.345 as he continues to lead this preseason shootout. These two are still scrapping away, and Enoch Yu is still trying to get that 12th place, and he does get that 12th place, but Zigo touches wheels with the number 1, but he goes back through up to 12th, and now Enoch is under pressure from his old rival Riley Watson in the 44, who goes drop into 13th place. Enoch is down to 14th. He's under pressure from the likes of Saragi and Ollie Lowe as Philip Williams gets past Victor Levi and up into the lead of the preseason shootout. Levi is down to 2nd place. Is his soft tires going for the Brazilian 27? As we see Chaos Andale in the 14 Envision Jaguar is closing in on the number 2 Maserati MSG of Yanis Dos Santos, heading down the main straight onto lap 5 of this preseason shootout. Andale has got both attack mode and attack charge deployed, but Dos Santos defends off the position. In fact, he makes a send on Matthew Hart, and up into 7th place goes the Cyprus driver, and Andale goes through passing Hart as well. Andale is going to use attack charge to power past Dos Santos, and he's up into 7th place. These two are now going side by side, but it is the 14 getting past the 2 and up into 7th place. Saragi getting past Enoch Yu and up into 13th place, but they're still going side by side. They touch wheels, and Enoch Yu has to concede the position as Riley Watson gets a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision with his old rival, the Hong Kong driver, in the 1, as Ollie Lowe as well involved in that incident. He's now down to last place with front wing damage. Philip Williams though is controlling the field after overtaking Victor Levi. Finaziero getting past Levi as well, up to 2nd place of the preseason shootout as they head down the main straight to the final lap of the Z Pre. It is Philip Williams who leads from Finaziero versus Theo, getting past Victor Levi up to 3rd. Arnold Hughes as the fastest sector 3. Finaziero is going to go for lead down the inside. Finaziero is through the 40, takes the lead of the preseason shootout. Philip Williams is still trying to go side by side with Mr. Finaziero to trying to take the lead back from the DSAPX man, but Finaziero says the fastest sector 1 of 18.001, and he's going to hold up Williams for now, but still Williams is not giving up. Eventually he has to concede that position after the defensive move made by the 40. Finaziero now takes the lead. Andre Nesbesny says the fastest sector 1 of 17.908. He's currently sitting in 17th place. But for Mr. Finaziero, the number 40 DSAPX Penske driver, he has done really well in this preseason shootout, of course, overtaking on the 2nd last lap to take the lead, and he now comes round the final corner. The number 40 rises again in the F.E.M.R.L. Mr. Finaziero wins here at Barcelona. It is Philip Williams in 2nd, taking his first podium back. Verstio is in 3rd from Victor Levi, Arnold Yu, Livari Cabinet, Matthew Hart, Yanis Dos Santos, Chaos Andale, and Tommy Yu running off the top 10. Dennis Taralo, Zigo, Mka Singh, Saragi, Enoch Yu, Riley Watson, Gabriel, Andre Nesbesny, Marcos Dunn, Zingman, the 2 Brawns, Nick DeVries and Arthur, then is Sonny, there's Amadeo, and Ollie Lowe, who suffered front wing damage, and he comes through in last place. So here's the podium at the shootout. Mr. Finaziero takes the win from Philip Williams in 2nd, and in 3rd is Verstio. Then is Victor Levi, Arnold Yu, Livari Cabinet, Matthew Hart, Yanis Dos Santos, Chaos Andale, and Tommy Yu running off the top 10. Then is Mka Singh, Saragi, Enoch Yu, Tarala, Zigo, Andre Nesbesny, Marcos Dunn, Zingman, and the 2 Brawns, Nick DeVries and Arthur. Then is Sonny Desavora, Riley Watson, Gabriel Amadeo, and Ollie Lowe. We will see you soon for the main season as the IMRF returns.